What it is, live posse, man. Just got off work, man. Hey, I ain't finna spend too long on this video, but I gotta get this out because this finna be on. But scrolling through YouTube, saw the video. I ain't even have to watch this interview. Shakur Stevenson saying that if you picked Earl Spence, you a casual. Okay, well, I just know the Terrence Crawford fans. They just the fanatics, not the ones who you know what I'm saying, who appreciated both fighters, but just pick Terrence. They just, you know what I'm saying, they follow Terrence and they just feel like he'll pull out the victory. But with that being said, man, to the fanatics, man, look, man, if you think everybody who picks Earl Spence don't have or casuals or don't know nothing about that, that's cool. Whatever, y'all can run with that. Y'all can run with that. Well, I just asked that them same people just let's sit down and talk about boxing. We could go to any decade that you want to go in. We go in 60s, 70s, 80s. We go any decade that you want to go in and let's talk. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Just because you pick Earl, it's even experts that pick Earl Spence. People that kind of was leaning towards Terrence Crawford. They kind of start like, I don't know, because this is what we going off of. We going off of what you done lately. Yes. A lot of Earl Spence fanatics. They was the ones saying, "Oh man, Earl gonna beat him." Me personally, I ain't think he was gonna beat him. I felt like he would win. I thought he would edge it out. I thought it was gonna be a split decision win Earl Spence way. I thought it was gonna be back and forth or whatever. But that as the fight go on, Earl Spence picks up. And the way Terrence Crawford was looking, you can't tell me what David Avenesian had looked pretty good in the fight. He had some couple rounds where he looked good in. Kell Brook had like the first 3 rounds he looked good in. Jose Benavidez looked good in that fight for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going off of the end result. You gotta look at the whole body of the work. Even Sean Porter, I had him up 2 rounds before the stoppage. You know, we all knew the greatness, like, oh, he flipped that switch on, it's a wrap. But what he's been displaying is, oh, if he's doing that, these guys that's having a little success with turns, we know they can't beat Earl Spence. Out of that list that I just said, 2 of those Earl Spence already beat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So it just tell you like, well, if Terrence ain't putting, and we all knew if Terrence put on a masterclass, he ain't put on a masterclass since what? Victor Postale and Prescott? You know how long that was? You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen no masterclass. We know he's capable of it, but what has he shown lately? He hasn't put on no masterclass. American, and you know what I'm saying, like Ricky Burns, like we know he capable of it, but after a while it starts showing like all he want to do is fight it out. And then you saw what he said in his a recent interview that he said, man, I had to ask Shakur, the one told him to go out there and box. Cause he wanted to, he like, man, should I fight? Now, if he would have fought him, it probably would have been worse because the way Earl Spence looked, like he looked like he had no strength. It just looked like it just was not his night. So even if he would have fought him, it probably wouldn't have been like, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But let's just say we going off of what Earl Spence looked like, and it looked like whatever turns bringing. If he not bringing that master class showing, if he bringing this little that okay, like what he did with David Evans, I tell you, I think Earl Spence got a good chance in that fight. You know, I most definitely think he got a good chance in that fight. You know, but hey, you know, he turned that master class on and shut him out. And Earl Spence, he didn't adjust. He didn't adjust, and that's his fault. You know what I'm saying? That's his problem. People can say, "Oh, it was weight training." I knew after the first round, like, yeah, he looking slow. He looking slow. Timing looking off. He ain't blocking. Like, nah. I don't know what the hell wrong, but that's his fault. If it was something wrong, that's his problem. He should never hopped in there. You know what I'm saying? I'ma judge you off the. He looks slow. He looks slow, and all the mistakes that he used to get away with, he couldn't get away with them. It what Terrence Crawford wasn't having it. And that's period. You can't sit here and say, just because you pick Earl Spence, you must be a casual. You must be. Like, man, stop it. Stop it. Everybody get fight wrong. So you mean tell me a lot of those experts, a lot of the analysts that covered the Showtime, it was a lot of people that probably picked Earl Spence in that fight. You know what I'm saying? And they were wrong. You know, a lot of Hall of Famers that kind of started like, man, I don't know, man, Earl. A lot of trainers maybe thought, so you mean tell me they don't know, you know what I'm saying? They don't know boxing off of what we're looking at, you know? But we understand but a lot of hardcore fans, a lot of real boxing fans that really, like, we know where Terrence Crawford can go. We know where he can go, but he just ain't been, it had a lot of people thinking like maybe, I don't know, maybe age catching up to him because you can't tell me that he looked so spectacular in David Avenija. Some of them rounds, David Avenija looked like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. But anyways, you know, I just had to like, nah, man, like, nah, Shakur, like, bro, I don't know what you want. He one of my favorite fighters, bro. But nah, bro. You can't say that just because. And it seemed like he just doing that just because he just saying that, man, because he going through what he going through. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really want to fight him, which is what I said was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's alright. You ain't gotta laugh at everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you pick Earl Spence, you a casual. Like, man, please. Man, please. I beg to differ. And a lot of people that picked Terrence didn't think like, dang, he gonna put on net dominant. Like, it wasn't even competitive. You would at least think in your right mind, even the casuals, even the real casuals, they at least they bought into the fight because they thought it would be competitive. It wasn't even competitive. You at least thought it would be competitive, and if it was competitive, a lot of people lean towards Spence. Now you do got your Earl Spence fanatics that just thought like it ain't no way he can lose. Like, I mean, hey, you talk to them. You talk to them, but you can't say everybody who picked Earl Spence was a casual. Man, stop it. And to all the Terrence Crawford fanatics, that's gonna hop up in these comments and tell me, oh yeah, you just talking. I don't want to hear it. We can talk boxing. We can pick a decade. Pick a decade. That's all I'm gonna say. Pick a decade. What you want to talk about? Pick a decade. But that's all I got, man. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Check out my shows if you into working out. If you view 15 seconds or you get all the way through, I appreciate it. But hey, if you part of this live posse, you know it's all love. Ryan Anthony, I'm out.